to introduce our guest speaker for the day. I, Rucha Rane, a member of CBE and the host for today's session, would like to welcome our guest speaker for the event, Honorable Mr. V.S. Mahadevan sir, who, took out his valuable time to bless us with his dignified presence. We had a very fruitful session in the morning in which TYSY students got exhaustive idea about NPA. Now I request the honorable guest speaker to cast the light of his knowledge upon us about nitty-gritty of banking. We will be delighted with your expertise and the knowledge in every way possible. Before we kickstart our today's session, I would like to call my co-host Dhwani Pandya on stage to introduce our guest speaker for the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Rucha, for calling me up on the stage. Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dhwani Pandya, and I feel privileged to get an opportunity to introduce our speaker, Mr. V.S. Mahadevan, sir, who was senior banker at Central Bank of India. He also has expertise of faculty member in nationalized banks for more than 12 years. Banks and has trained many bank officers and MBA students. His core skills are to impact knowledge and handle sessions on core banking areas at various levels in banks. He also provides training to the bankers to prepare for professional and promotional examinations. Sir has also trained many new recruiters and conducted various classes virtually as well as physically. He has also conducted many workshops. Sir is very hardworking and full of positivity and knowledge. Please have a huge round of applause for Mr. V.S. Mahadevan, sir. Without wasting your time, I would like to hand over the stage to our esteemed speaker. Sir, now the stage is all yours. Thank you.
Just want to say one thing. Please keep your like papers and pen ready, because you will be required to write things down, and not required to, and I think you should be noting down some important points, very, very important points. I'm sure you all are going to benefit a lot with this.
Otherwise, I concentrate on this. Landscape further. Yeah, I don't think so. Can you read it? I don't think so. You can read it. No. No, then leave it. I'll read it out. That's best. Okay, let it be. I'll read it out. See, I have. Good afternoon to everyone. Your good afternoon sings. You are all singing instead of saying.
Good afternoon.
So, how many have already thought that session is going to be boring? No, no. Thank God. See, this session is only anybody can attend this session just to know. See, many wrong ideas you have got about banking. What is done in the bank? When you go to bank people say something. What they say is right or wrong. To have a fair idea of general banking, that is what we are going to discuss. So we are not going to discuss anything too critical or too legal or something like that. Very, very simple one. See, basically when you go to any bank, always they use one thing called KYC.
Yes.
They say KYC. KYC means the full form is
Know your customer.
what is know your customer. Sometimes the banker they don't like you, kick your customer. That is also correct. Or if you love the customer, kiss your customer. All are possible. So know your customer. Now why should bank people know the customer? Because we don't want any fraudulent person. That is, instead of one person A, B comes.
I think you first settle down and then it is very, very disturbing for anybody to teach when that things are happening. Please. Settle down.
So you know what is impersonation? Now I am coming and telling my brother's name and opening the account. So in order to avoid benami names and impersonation, we ask for know your customer. See, for that, banks are, how you have a principle like that, banks are also having a principle, that is the Reserve Bank of India. Whatever Reserve Bank of India is telling, we have to obey, whether right or wrong. Principle is right or wrong, whatever she or he says, we have to obey. So, Reserve Bank of India gives for all the banks some documents you have to take to identify them. See, the document which they have stated is, now, passport is one of the document.
Yes.
OVD we say, officially valid documents. Only these documents can be taken. Ration card you cannot take because that is not an officially valid document. So, passport. Then we have got that election card. You remember election card we have got? Then we have driving license. We have driving license. Then now, very famous, Aadhaar card. See, those who are all from city, Mumbai, we know only these four. One is passport, election card, driving license, and Aadhaar card. See, if you go to villages, there is one Narega card, that is rural employment generation working in rural area. Government of India gives a card, even that is acceptable. Now, sometimes what happens? People from other country, they migrate to India, and they are not possessing any of the document. So, see, we have got one national population register. Suppose if their name is registered in this, that is also the document we can accept. So the bank will have to accept 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 documents only. One important document I have not written. Anybody can point out that?
PAN card.
Yes. That is not an officially valid document. You will not agree with me, that is the correct one.
Yes, ma'am.
So officially valid documents are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of this, any one you will have to produce. Not that all you have to produce, any one you will have to produce. After producing that, in addition to that, you should also give your permanent account number. Now suppose somebody is not having permanent account number. In lieu of that, there is one form 60 that you can submit. So this is KYC document, know your customer document. This is mainly to identify the customer. In order to identify the customer, we ask for any one of these 6 documents, not that all 6 documents we require, any one of the documents we require, and it should contain your photo, it should contain your signature, and it should contain your address. Tomorrow if you do some fraudulent transaction in the bank, how to catch you? Using this, we will be able to trace you out. So that is the basic thing, what is meant by KYC, why banks require this KYC document. That is question number 1. Now then, see, in banks, when you go normally, you open what is called savings account. I hope everybody must be having saving account.
Yes.
In the bank, savings account. Then we are also opening what is called a current account. Then we are also opening fixed deposit account. Now first we will see this savings account. Now in savings account, whatever balance you are keeping, for that banks pay you interest. Suppose today you have kept 10,000, for one day you will get interest for 10,000. Tomorrow if the balance becomes 20,000, you will get interest for 20,000. So each day, whatever balance you are keeping, for that banks pay you interest. Now, at what rate interest is paid? Anybody knows savings, what is the interest rate? Nobody can tell because it is different for each bank. So who fixes the interest rate? That means Reserve Bank of India is not fixing the interest. Each bank is fixing the interest. Depending on their how much they require deposit. Suppose they require more deposit, then they will increase the interest rate. So the interest is fixed by individual bank. Each bank is fixing the interest rate. Okay, now in savings bank, you will be given a checkbook. Why do we require a checkbook? Because if you want to withdraw money, we use this checkbook. So you will be given a checkbook, and whenever you want to deposit, you can deposit money. Whenever you want to withdraw, you can withdraw the money. Now, supposing you are A, your name is A, So if you are opening an account, it is known as single account. Now, suppose you are having a saving account. Who can deposit money in that account? Who can deposit money in that account? If you want to try, I will give my account number. You go and try whether you can deposit money. Can you deposit or not?
Yes, we can deposit.
Yes, you can deposit. If you want to try, I will give my number. All the money will come to me. So anybody can go and deposit money in somebody's account. Nobody will stop. But can you withdraw money from my account?
No.
And that if it is allowed, then even I will not be here. So anybody can deposit in anybody's account. Bank will not restrict you. But withdrawal money, who can withdraw? Only A. But how the bank will know that A is withdrawing the money? We go by what is called as signature. So while opening the account, we are taking the signature, isn't it? So we are comparing the signature, and if that signature tallies, then only we will allow. Okay, suppose some illiterate wants to open an account. Now, what is the difference between literate and illiterate other than the spelling? Literate means he will be able to sign. Illiterate means the person will not be able to sign. So then what? See, I said that we compare the signature. So there it is not possible. So what we do? We take what is called a thumb impression. We take thumb impression. Now how many thumbs we are having? You can count it if you have a doubt. Don't count neighbors, your thumb. You are having two, no? Okay. So what we have to take? Right or left?
Right.
Right.
Any is
Somebody will tell left.
any is fine.
Anything is fine.
Any very one vibration is fine. Mostly
Now suppose somebody is not having thumb at all, then
fingers.
finger is not having hand at all. Where is the finger? Then what is?
Carries identification.
Then what is?
So, sir, sir,
What neighbor's hand you will take and put?
he must carry his identification proof.
No, identification proof. I want either signature or thumb impression.
I guess I or something.
Face photo will take.
I recognize.
That is all only on paper. It does not come into the bank. See, you can put that fellow in one ink bottle and put that fellow again on the document. And that is signature. This is now. I am not saying it is defined. Suppose you are applying lipstick and taking the document and kissing it. This is the signature. What is the meaning is the person who is putting the signature and the document, there should be a contact that is called as signature. So that is why, as she was telling, you can take left hand also, you can take right hand thumb impression also. And suppose you don't have both, then toes you can take. That also is not there. As I told you, put him in the ink bottle, put him back in that. So, but only thing here, when we take the thumb impression, the account holder should come to the bank, then only we will give money. Because signature can be compared, but thumb impression cannot be compared. So if some illiterate is opening an account, the only hurdle is the person will have to come to the bank physically and then only they can withdraw the. Now, suppose A has opened the account. You all know who can withdraw money? A only can withdraw the money. Now, as long as you are single in life, you will have a happy life. The day you become double, everything will start. You ask married people. Because I am also in your cabinet. Now, suppose you are opening a joint account. Joint account. Reserve Bank of India is telling, if more than one person added and account is opened, it is called a joint account. Now, in this account, anybody can deposit money, no problem. But who can withdraw money? Who can withdraw money? A or B? Both. That means both will have to come. And four hands will have to go, then only cashier will give money.
Anyone.
Anyone.
Anyone or both.
So it is whose mercy it is? Bank will tell or you will tell. Suppose you are A and your brother is B. Who will go and withdraw money? Anybody A or B?
Both. Anyone can.
Anyone. Okay. Now that is what you have understood. But what is correct is, when you are opening an account with more than one person, at the time of opening the account, you have to give what is called as mandate to the bank. You can tell either or survivor. Always people say either or survivor, farmer or survivor, or it is jointly. You can give three instructions. Either or survivor means what you said is correct. A also can go and withdraw money. B also can go and withdraw money, because you have given the instruction either or survivor. But farmer or survivor if you give, only A can withdraw money. What B has to do is, he must go to the temple and pray every day that A should die. Then only he will be able to withdraw money. So farmer or survivor, only the first person can withdraw the money. Second person cannot withdraw the money until such time the first person dies. Now third instruction, it is jointly. Here what will happen, in the checkbook, if we don't have both the person's signature, we will not allow withdrawal. So in the first case, either A signature, okay, B signature is also okay. But in the second case, only whose signature should be there? A signature should be there. In the last one, both the signatures should be there, then only we will allow withdrawal. So this is the basic thing one should know it. What is meant by this? This is called a mandate, or it is also known as mode of operation. This is only meant for what? Withdrawing money. Depositing money, anybody can do it. So there is no problem at all. So this is what I have framed here, second question. Mode of operation. Then interest calculation, I told you, each day whatever balance you are keeping, for that interest is calculated. Earlier it was all done in a different way. Now each day you keep, one day you keep 1 lakh, another day you keep 2 lakhs. So one day you get 1 lakh interest, second day you get for 2 lakhs interest. Now, current account. Who will open current account? See, I said in saving account, we give interest. In current account, we do not give any interest. Bank doesn't give any interest. Then who will open account? There are business people. They are not interested in your small interest. They are more interested in depositing money, withdrawing money. So this business people, see, if individual opens, it is called a natural person. You and I, if I go open in your name, you are a natural person. Then there are legal persons like proprietor, partnership, limited company, LLP, like that there are several type of customers who also can open. So business people open current account. In current account, we don't give any interest at all. So that is why business people will open. And another important thing is, here also we will give checkbook. We will give checkbook. In saving account, what happens is, if you deposit more number of times or withdraw more number of times, the bank will tell, please change your account from saving to current account. But in current account, there is no restriction at all. You can 100 times you can deposit in a day, 200 times if you withdraw also, bank will not tell anything. So that is about current account. Then the third account I said about fixed deposit. You can call it as fixed deposit or you can call it as time deposit. Some people call it a term deposit. All three are one and the same. Now in saving account and current account, anytime you can deposit money, anytime you can withdraw money. But in fixed deposit, some particular periods will be given. Minimum. Anybody knows? Minimum FD can be opened for how many days?
7 days.
14 days, 28 days.
7 days.
Yes. Minimum 7 days you can open. 7 days you can open. Maximum? Maximum. There is no limit at all. But generally, banks restrict it to 10 years. There is no hard and fast rule. Some banks are opening even for 20 years. So minimum FD you are opening for 7 days, maximum 10 years. Now, see the banks what they are doing is 7 to 14 days, 15 to 30 days, 31 to 90 days, then 90 days, 91 days to 1 year, more than 1 year, like that. For different periods you keep FD, the interest rate will be there, 2.3%, 2.4%. So different interest rate will be there. Suppose you open for 91 days to 1 year, whatever the interest rate, they will give. So depending on for what period you are keeping FD, interest will be given to you. Now supposing so for example, see on 4/3/2020, you open a fixed deposit for 4 years. 4/3/2020, you opened a fixed deposit for 4 years. Now, so the final date will be 2024, now 4 years afterwards. So on 4/3/2024, if you go to the bank will give you whatever principal plus total interest, they will give you the amount. This everybody knows it. Now supposing only 3 years have passed. 3 years have passed. You require urgently money. Can you go and ask money from the bank? See, you have opened it for 4 years, but you require money after 3 years urgently. Now you are going to the bank and telling, I want money. Do you think the bank will pay you?
Yes.
Or the bank must pay you? Or bank may tell, no, we will not give you, come after 4 years.
They must pay.
Bank will have to pay, or suppose the bank says, I will not pay, then simply you will keep quiet and come back?
No.
So what you have to tell? You have to hold their collar? You should tell, this I am withdrawing it before the due date. Or we say it, we are withdrawing it before the maturity date. And the bank is bound to pay you. Bank must pay you. But only thing is, people are not doing what? Now you have opened it for 4 years. Now the bank would have written interest rate, say 4.3%. But you are going after how many years? 3 years. Now what bank will tell? I will pay you 3.2% interest. But customers are shouting, you have given in writing 4.3%. How you are giving me 3.2%? See, here we have to understand. I told you the interest rate is depending on the period for what you keep. Now you are going after how many years? So whatever interest is there for 3 years, only that they will pay. Now they will not pay for 4 years. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Since you opened initially for 4 years, they gave you 4.3%. But you are now coming after 3 years, so it will be treated as if you have opened the deposit only for 3 years. And whatever interest rate is there for 3 years, only that will be given. But in some banks, what they will do is, suppose your amount is more than 5 lakhs of rupees. More than 5 lakhs of rupees. It is not uniform in all banks. Some banks it is 5 lakhs, some bank it is 4 lakhs. It depends on individual banks. Now for 3 years, after 3 years you are withdrawing the money. What is the interest rate for 3 years? 3.2%. Even that they will not give. They will deduct 1% called as penalty. And they will give you how much? 2.2%. So tomorrow, if you open an FD in any bank, first you will have to inquire after what amount you will charge penalty if I close before due date. Suppose they say 5 lakhs, then always keep the deposit below 5 lakhs. Suppose they say 10 lakhs, keep below 10 lakhs. So therefore, the bank will have to pay you even if you come before the due date, but only thing for that particular period, whatever interest rate applicable, only that will be given. Is it clear? Okay, now very, very important, tell your parents also because many of them are not aware of it. Supposing see A, B, they open a fixed deposit for 4 years. Now again 2 people have come. So they have to give what? The mode of operation. Now suppose they have given either or survivor. What is the meaning of either or survivor? A also can withdraw money, B also can withdraw money. Now you have opened it for 4 years. Now you are going after 3 years. After 3 years. Now A is going to the bank after 3 years and he is telling, I want this FD. What bank will do? Whether they will give or they will not give. Think it over. See, it is mode of operation is what? Either or survivor. Means anybody can withdraw money. Now, A is going to the bank after 3 years. Or you can even say B is going to the bank after 3 years. Whether the bank will give money or not. What is the answer? Yes.
They will require both the signatures.
Now 99.9%, why 99% in India will tell that both A and B should sign, then only they will give. Whereas this either or survivor is only applicable after 4 years. But that is not correct actually.
But then that is
No, that is our mistake also. See, first let us admit our mistake before blaming others. Nobody reads anything. While opening the account, there is a fixed deposit application form. In that there is one special clause. It is written that A and B, we are opening the FD. We hereby authorize the bank to pay even before due date to anyone singly. There you will have to sign both of you. Indirectly, after both of you are signing it, before only you are signing and giving. So in that case, what will happen? Even if a single person goes to the bank, they will get the FD. Especially, please advise old people. Normally, what is happening in the bank? Merely blaming the bank people is of no use. See, normally what happens? Husband and wife, quite old, are there. See, somebody will be 60, somebody will be 65, or it can be ulta also. Now they normally open same account. Now what is happening is, suppose if anyone dies, the bank will tell the other person, you only come after the maturity date, then only I will give the money. But we are not knowing the social impact. Suppose some husband and wife are there, they have got some 2 young kids. Suppose suddenly one of them passes away, if the bank is telling you come after 4 years, then what will happen to these people? So that is why we are telling we have to be careful in the account opening form itself. There will be a special clause. If it is not there, tell the bank people to incorporate that class because RBI is telling this has come 15 years ago. But many of them are not following it. So please sign while opening only. In that event, what will happen? Even if one person dies, other person can get a money. Or when A and B are there, A alone can go and take before due date. B alone can also go and take before due date. Is it clear? This is one of the most important things where many banks are also not aware of it. That is why we have to read the form carefully and then only we'll have to sign in the application form. Okay, now, see we are getting interest in saving account also. Saving account also we are getting interest. Current account we don't give any interest, so no question. Fixed deposit also we give interest. Now in saving interest, any amount of interest you get, no tax deducted at source will be there, TDS. Whatever interest they are paying now, in that some part they will take, that is known as TDS. So there will be no TDS. But in fixed deposit, what will happen? If anybody knows when TDS is deducted? TDS will be there in your financial year. If you get an interest more than 40,000 rupees. Suppose in your financial year, if you get interest more than, yes, the last row, I think they are not interested, I think. Initially you have shown a lot of interest, suddenly it has dipped down.
No, sir, actually we wanted to increase the AC speed. So we were discussing about it.
See, what will happen is your electricity, I am bulb.
Sorry.
If you are not there, I will be zero.
No, sorry.
Now, in a financial year, if the interest you earn is more than 40,000 rupees, the bank will deduct TDS at the rate of 10%. Now, please understand this. Suppose you are getting an interest of 42,000. So definitely 42,000 is more than 40,000. They will have to deduct TDS at 10%. They will deduct on 42,000 or how much it is more than 40,000 or 2,000. What is the correct answer? 2,000. It is always better to say the wrong answer so that you can correct it. So 2,000 is the wrong answer. It will be deducted on the entire 42,000 rupees. So what is 10% of 42,000? You need Excel? Okay. 4,200 rupees will be deducted from your interest and this will be given to the government. And the balance amount only you will get. Now suppose you are 60 and above. If a person is aged 60 and above, he is called as senior citizen. If he is 80 and above, he is called as very senior citizen. Or some people call as super senior citizen. Some people call Buddha. Chalega, we are ready to accept everything. So, if a person is 60 and above, this 40,000 will not be there. Instead of that, it will be interest exceeds 50,000 rupees. Then bank will deduct TDS, where only in FD. Now I make it once again clear. Suppose a 21-year-old person is earning in FD interest 42,000. In savings account, he is earning interest 10,000 rupees. So he is earning 52,000 rupees interest. Can you tell me, bank will deduct TDS how much amount? How much amount TDS will be deducted? Anybody?
5,000.
What will be the TDS amount?
4,200. 42,000.
Somebody is telling 4,200. Nowadays,
42,000.
different alternative they give. No, only right one you have to pick. Is it 5,200? or it is 1,200, or it is none of the above. If you have observed me carefully, you can answer it.
None of the above.
None of the above.
Okay, I guess.
You are not telling correctly because 10 minutes you were disturbed. Any other answer?
4,200.
Those who are saying 4,200, they are not sleeping in the class. Others are sleeping in the class. Nothing wrong. Many people spend lakhs of rupees to get sleep. At least in my class, freely you are all sleeping. So that is also a qualification for us. Now why it is 4,200? See, I told you saving interest will not be counted for TDS. So you have to only take fixed deposit. And what is the age of him? 21 years. So he is below 60. Therefore, more than 40,000. Therefore, on 42,000, 4,200 is the answer. Now, supposing he is 61. Now, in fixed deposit, he is getting 50,000 rupees. In saving, he is getting 50,000 rupees. So, he gets a total interest of 1 lakh rupee. Will you deduct TDS or not?
No, sir.
So, you will not deduct TDS because he is old man.
Because he is a senior.
Interest is not exceeding 50,000. No, it is only 50,000. It should exceed 50,000. Saving you will not take, so therefore there will be no TDS. Now, the valid point comes. Suppose I am 21 years old. My FD interest is 60,000 rupees. SB interest, whatever it is, we are not going to take into account. Let us forget it. Now, the bank will deduct TDS at what rate? 10%. How much?
6,000.
6,000. But this person, say B, he doesn't want the bank should deduct the interest, TDS. TDS being tax deducted at source. He is coming and telling the bank, don't deduct any TDS from my interest. What bank will tell? Everybody will tell, no, then don't deduct interest. Then what is to be done? So for that, what Government of India has done is, they have prescribed two forms. One is 15G, another one is 15H. One form is known as 15G, another form is known as 15H. This form can be given by persons who are below 60. And this form can be given those who are those who are 60 and above. But then everybody will give, no? And nobody TDS will be deducted. But this is the main thing. Who can give 15G? Who can give 15H? So if you want to give 15G, there are certain conditions. First one is, the person should be below 60 years in age. First condition. Now, second condition is the total interest earned in FD in the entire bank. Entire bank means in one bank only. Suppose you are having account in Bank of Baroda, you may have account in 10 branches. All taken together should not exceed 2,50,000. First condition is what? It should be below 60 years. Second condition is what? Total interest earned should not exceed 2,50,000 rupees. And the third condition is final income tax should be nil. If these three, then he can fill the form 15G, then bank will accept that 15G even the interest exceed 40,000, they will not deduct TDS. Now you will tell that, suppose somebody comes to the bank and writes all these wrongly and they give it. Remember, bank is sending the particulars of all these things to investigation income tax department. And if they come to know and they investigate and they came to know that you have given wrongly, then you know what will happen. Even they can send you to jail. So that is why the conditions are very important. One is below 60 years, total interest earned. From where did I bring this 2,50,000? Ma'am, can you tell from where did I bring this 2,50,000?
All other banks.
Yeah, that is minimum, because this is what many are not aware, that is why I pointed out. Minimum, this is tax exemption. So 2,50,000, tomorrow if they increase the slab, it will get increased. So if the total interest does not exceed 2,50,000, then only they can give. Now, who can give 15H? What is the condition for them? Here it is a very simple condition. The person should be 60 and above. And he can earn any amount of interest. He can earn any amount of interest. Only thing is final tax liability must be nil. Suppose his tax liability is nil and any amount of interest, if he is 60 and above, he can give form 15H. So if this form 15G and 15H are given, bank will not deduct TDS. This is one of the important things. Tomorrow, after you pass your BCom, go for a job somewhere in an interview also, they can ask what is the purpose of form 15G, what is the purpose of form 15H. And moreover, when your neighbor who is an illiterate comes to know that you are studying in a college and that too banking, they always expect that you have got a better knowledge. So they may ask you, a 15G, 15H kya hota hai? If you have the awareness, you can tell somebody. That is the ultimate use of our education, isn't it? So that is why this awareness we are trying to create. Do you have any doubt in this 15G, 15H?
No, sir.
Yes?
No, sir.
Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now then next we are coming to another important thing. Nomination. Now, why there should be a nomination and what is the purpose of it? Now, suppose A is the account holder. A is the account holder. Now, suppose he can be any account holder. He can be savings account holder. He can be a current account holder. He can be a fixed deposit account holder. But for every account, you will have to separately give nomination. So if you have 3 accounts, saving, current, fixed deposit, it is not that if you give nomination, it will be for, so each account you will have to give a nomination. So what is the purpose of nomination? Anyone knows what is the purpose of nomination?
Like if something happens or
If something
I'm not
happens,
there-
then you get first class in BCom.
No, sir.
Something happens means what?
I went if I'm not there or.
You are not there means where? You got married and went to America. You tell directly now if A dies. Instead of that you are telling something, only death, nothing else. Even if A is in coma, nominee cannot act.
Yes.
If the account holder dies, then the money will go to whom? That is why this nomination is there. But remember, in bank, you can nominate only one person. Sometimes what happens, you will go in BEST bus, but your pet dog will go in car. In Mumbai, people love dog more than the human beings. Morning walk, it is a big problem. But that does not mean you can nominate your dog as nominee. We will not allow. only you can nominate a human being. So you can nominate anybody. I can nominate my neighbor's wife also. My neighbor's wife age is 82. Don't think she's a young girl or something. So you can nominate. Why I am saying it? See, there is no question of any relationship. People are under a wrong impression. He must be my blood relative. He must be my non-blood relative. Anybody you can nominate. But only thing, the person should be a living human being. He should not have died. Then how he will get the money? So, only one person can be nominated. The person can be only a human being. I cannot nominate a temple. I cannot, one person came to my branch and he is telling, I want to name President of India as my nominee. But you have to write the name. You cannot write President of India. President of India is the post. So individual name is to be written and that person will be known as a nominee. Okay, now suppose B, C, they are having a joint account. Can they do nomination? Now A is account holder. Okay, he knows if he died, money should go to whom, so he nominates somebody. Suppose B and C are joint account holders. B and C cannot die together. Is there any rule they have to die separately? They can also die. Same plane they are going, it can crash. So here also nomination is allowed. But many people are under a wrong impression, including bank people, including us only. We are also idiots, we are agreeing. Now if more than one person is also there, even then you can nominate. But remember, here also only you can nominate one person only. But here if A dies, the money will be given to the nominee. But here what will happen? If B dies, nominee will not get the money. If both of them die, then only the nominee will get money. So only one person can be nominated, whether it is a single account or it is a joint account. In a single account, if the account holder dies, nominee will get the money. In a joint account, if all the account holder die, then only the nominee will get the money. Okay, now, since you are all appearing to be very intelligent, I will put a question to you. Now, A is unmarried, so he has opened an account. He nominated his friend B as nominee. Can you nominate your friend? Yes. Even your enemy you can nominate. Why only friend? Pakistani also you can nominate, no problem at all. So A is an account holder. He nominated his friend as nominee. Now afterward, bad luck, he got married. And his wife is C. But he forgot to change the nomination in the account. Now what happened is, unfortunately A died. A died. He went away happily. Problem is for the branch manager. Because he is alive, he is not dead. Now the nominee is also coming and telling, I am the nominee, you have to pay the money. Now when A got married, he called all the bank people. They went and ate in the marriage also. So they know very well she is the wife also. Now she is coming here and she is telling the BM, हमारा शादी में 3 टन खाना खाया था ना. So I am the wife, I must get the money. Now what this branch manager will do? One answer is branch manager can commit suicide. But that is not possible every time. Now who will get the money? Nominee? Yes. You are all fit to become Supreme Court judge here. Or should be elevated to Supreme Court judge tomorrow. If If you know Narendra Modi, we have to phone him and tell. So you will not give it to the wife? No. Even ladies are telling you will not give it to the wife. No. And she has got 2 kids. What will happen to their life? Think socially. The friend, who is this friend? Today he is friend, tomorrow he will not be friend. But don't tell today she is wife, tomorrow she will not be. That is slowly coming in India. Otherwise, Indian tradition we remind. So now who is to be given?
Sir, we need to go from documents.
You have to go to
Documents. We have to see documents.
what document? In your college, everybody is only talking about documents. Right from June to principal, only document. See, this is a very, very difficult question. Now, actually supposing you are all telling the money should be given to the nominee. Now suppose the nominee takes the money and goes away. What will happen to this lady? What will happen to this lady? See now, therefore, I am coming to the legal point of view. Just please listen to me. See, the nominee is getting the money, is it not? Please remember, even if you are a nominee to some account holder, if the account holder dies, you will get the money, but you don't have any right even to spend 1 rupee in that. Your duty is, you must find out the legal years. You know, there is a legal year for every person. According to the religion, legal years are there. For Muslims it is different, Christians it is different, Hindu it is different. There is Indian Succession Act law is there after BCom do LLB. LLB is the only exam nobody fails. CA is the only exam nobody passes. In CA, along with your grandfather, you can write the exam. You will also write, you will also write. LLB, sometimes without writing, you can pass. So you choose which exam you want. Okay, now, see, legal point of view, the nominee will get the money from the banker, but nominee will not be the owner of the money. What is his duty? He will have to part the money to the legal heir. Now here it is not to be laughed, it is to be understood from legal point of view. Now supposing the nominee doesn't give the money to this lady. What this lady has to do is, she has to put one application in the court that I am the legally wedded wife of this deceased person. Bank has parted the money to the nominee as per nomination rule. Then the court will tell the nominee, you come and deposit the entire amount in the court. After properly examining whether she is the legally wedded wife, then the money will be given to the wife. Ultimately, the money should go to the legal heir. So therefore, please remember, whom should you nominate in all our accounts? We must nominate a person who will be very loyal person to us. Because suppose my friend is there, he is very loyal to me. After my death, he will collect the money from the bank and he will give it to all my legal heirs. So that is why, while nominating, you have to be very, very careful. But generally we have seen, everybody is nominating their mother. But statistically, who will die first? Statistically. Mother will be more aged than you, na? So far India में ऐसा नहीं है अभी तक. Mother will be less aged than you. So, don't nominate mother and all. And mother and all more emotional. They will not go to the bank also. So we have seen in the bank all these scenarios. So that is why whenever you nominate a person who will be loyal to you. So that that person will take the money from the bank and he will give it to the legal heirs. So is it clear about the nomination? Yes. And nomination you must make it. Now, supposing A is the account holder and you have nominated B. Why did you nominate B? In case something happens to A, B will something A dies, then B will get the money. But unfortunately, B died first. Now what A will do? He can change the nomination. So nomination can be changed any time. Now again, if you don't want, you can change the nomination. So you can change the nomination as many times as you want. There is no problem at all. Finally, who is going to remain as the nominee? Only that fellow will get the money. Okay, now.
So one question.
Yes.
What is the relationship between nomination and will? Is that?
Yeah, I'm coming to that. First, let me complete nomination, then I'll come to will. But only thing, not 1.5 hours, at least 2 hours here. Now A is the account holder. Now B is the nominee. Now the nominee expired. He never informed you. He should have told until 2 days earlier, "No, I'm going to die." He didn't inform only. He died. Now you did not know only. Now after some time A also died. Now what the bank will do? To whom money will be given? Legal heirs. So it will be given to the legal heirs. Now, see, please listen to me. If the nominee is alive, to get the money from the bank is only one simple application, that's all. Nominee will have to give in writing, "I am the nominee appointed by the account holder." He will sign, we will identify him. In 2 minutes, we will pay the money. If there is a nomination. If there is no nomination, legal heir means, in India it is very, very difficult to find out who is the legal heir. So there will be lot of complications. We will have so many things. What is called as indemnity, affidavit. So many things we will have. So it is a very, very laborious one. That is why all the people who are having account, they will have to compulsorily nominate. And in the event you come to know that nominee had died, immediately go and change appoint a new nominee. Otherwise, what will happen is, the hard-earned money after your death, it becomes a very big problem to whom it will go. Lot of litigation will be there. Court mein jana padta hai, vakil, so many problems will be there. Therefore, nomination should be done in all the accounts. Now, sometimes people write a will. When should we write a will?
When a person know that he or she is going to die.
He is going to die.
Yeah.
When I will come to know when I am going to die?
Sometimes.
Some STD connection is there. You can find out from telephone directory. No, I wish you study LLB. I will help you to pass LLB. And you become a lawyer, I tell you. You are one of the best lawyers going to be. Now, normally, as she clearly said, people think you will have to write will in your deathbed only.
Yes.
People write in their deathbed. Doctor will come and tell only 48 hours. Then he will tell, "Chalo, chalo, will go." He will forget everything that day. See, remember, will is to be written when you are in good sense, not in your deathbed.
Yes.
And remember about will. Madam has asked about will, I am telling you. See, for will, there is no language. In any language, you can write. And it should be signed by a person who is writing the will. What is that person called as? Testator. He is known as testator, the person who makes the will. And remember, the will is to be witnessed by 2 persons. Otherwise, it is not a valid will. So, in a valid will, you require the signature of who is testator, who writes the will. and there should be 2 witnesses. Otherwise, the will is invalid. Okay, now supposing see present situation in India. Now A is an old man, 70 years old. Now he has got 4 sons. 1, 2, 3, 4. One is in Chennai, one is in Mumbai, one is in Bangalore, one is in Hyderabad. Now A goes and stays with him for 3 months. Now he is telling, you write all property on my name. So he is writing a will in the name of C. After 3 months he is going to Chennai son. He is telling, I will also kill you. You write my name. So again he is writing a will. Like that, he has written 4 wills. And afterward, after writing 4 wills, he dies of heart attack. Now, out of these 4 wills, which will prevail?
The last one.
The last one. Why you belong to Hyderabad or what?
The latest
From
will
the
be.
latest update.
Latest will.
Latest will prevail. Okay. The latest will prevail. Now, how do you know it is latest?
Date of.
How do we know? From where will you find out? From the date. From the date you will find out. Now wait. The second person is from Mumbai, intelligent like you. He registered the will. But whereas Calcutta fellow, Bangalore fellow, Hyderabad fellow, they have not registered the will. So he has registered the will. Now which will prevail? Second one. Second one.
Yes.
So immediately badli ho gaya. Pahila you said
The
last will prevail. Now you said registered will. Second one is wrong, first one is correct. Whether you register a will or you don't register a will, it has nothing to do about the validity. The last will only will prevail. You are right partly. Now what the first fellow will tell you, know, the last son, brother ना, इसने poison सामने रखा था और father को threaten करके will लिख के ले लिया बोले. So that is why when there is a dispute among will, it will ultimately go to court. And court has got their ways and means that you call me separately how legal things are done. Then I will discuss. And finally, court will decide which is the will that will provide. And that will be certified by court. That is called a probate. So, whenever any account holder brings a probate, that will prevail even over nomination. Because ultimately nominee is vote via media only. He has to pay the money to the legal ear. But when the person has made a will and court has declared this is the final will, then you have to honor the probate, that is the will, not the nomination. But normally very few write these days nowadays will. People generally think only big people will write will. Small people also can, even if you have one house also you can write a will. So if will is probated, probated means what? Court says this is the certified will. Based on that, bank will pay the money. Any other question on nomination?
No, sir.
What is the next question? Okay. Next question is very important. See now, can you send money abroad? You can send how much? How much money you can send? Abroad means what? Other than India. Nepal, Bhutan, you can send Indian rupees, don't worry. But other than Nepal, Bhutan, you want to send money. How will you send it? How much you can send it? At least good, you are telling yes. Bank wala hota to no, we cannot send the bill. Yes is correct. How much you can send? Tell me. Each one of us can send in a financial year US dollar 2,50,000 But remember, to send this, you need equivalent Indian rupees. Otherwise, everybody will go and stand there only, na? $250,000 you can send it. So each person is allowed to send US dollar 250,000. This is called as LRS. After BCom, what will be asked in the interview today only I am telling you. It is known as liberalized remittance scheme. Liberalized remittance scheme. See, tomorrow you want to send donation, you want to send a gift, or you want to go on your tour, or you want to go for education, you want to go for medical. Each person is eligible how much? US dollar 250,000. That much equivalent Indian rupees if you have, you can go to any bank and tell that I want to send under LRS. You can remit the money abroad, there is no problem. Now supposing you are having your account say in Bank of Baroda. You are having account in Bank of Baroda. Savings account in Mumbai. Now your friend is having account in Canara Bank, Chennai. You are having account in Mumbai in Bank of Baroda. Your friend is having account in Canara Bank, Chennai. You want to send him money. How will you send him? He wants money. Can you send him?
Check or by Google Pay or like
UPI.
You will take money from Bank Baroda, go in train, go to Chennai and you will give it him. That is one way of giving.
online transaction or check.
Online transfer. What is meant by online? Money will go on a line. What is online transfer?
Sir, Google Pay, Paytm,
Maybe that is all.
Phone Pay, Bharat Pay.
You should have told. I expected you. I elevated to Supreme Court lawyer. Now you are not even fit for municipal court. I expected you to tell NEFT. Have you heard NEFT? Yes. And Rtds. Now, what is the difference between these two? What is the difference between NEFT and Rtds? So you must have also heard about a demand draft. Yes. Nowadays, nobody is using the demand draft. You are telling you are online now. Everything ultimately goes through this NEFT and Rtds. See, NEFT means, what is full form of NEFT? National Electronic Fund Transfer. Your electronic has come, online has come. This is real-time gross settlement. Now, what is the difference between this? NEFT you can transfer more than?
2 lakhs.
Slightly you are wrong. You turn other side, then you will become correct. Rtds you can send more than 2 lakhs or 2 lakhs, more than 2 lakhs. Minimum Rtds you have to send 2 lakhs. You can't send less than 2 lakhs. What about NEFT? What about NEFT? You can send 1 rupee also. Any amount you can send in NEFT. So if you want to transfer from one bank to another bank account within India, we will use what is called a NEFT. We will use Rtds. Okay, now why I pointed out this is, now suppose your friend's name is, say, R.K. Lakshman. And his account number is 124134. This is his account number. And where he is having account? Canara Bank, Chennai. Now you are going to Bank of Baroda and you are filling the either NEFT form or the Rtds form. There it will ask to whom money is to be sent. Now what you are writing is, you are writing R.K. Lakshman. His name you have written. Now account number you have written 124143. Is there anything wrong?
Yes.
So here it is, his account number is what? 134. What did you write? 443. Because every time you are only using mobile and seeing, na? So we are already distracted. So you wrote the wrong account number. Now Bank of Baroda, what they did, from your account say 5 lakhs of rupees, they have debited and they have remitted through your word online to Canara Bank Chennai. Now what will happen in Canara Bank Chennai? Do you think Canara Bank Chennai will credit your friend's account?
No.
What they will do now?
They will credit the account number.
Or they will credit the account of, his name is here BB Chakravarti. It will go here or it will go here or it will not go to anybody's account.
Not good.
It will go to this person's account? No. Okay.
No.
Then it will lie in the air. What will happen? It will come back?
Yes.
It will come back. And that is what India we are thinking. But it is wrong. Please remember. It will credit the account of Chakravarti. That is why we are creating awareness programs. Many are not knowing it. In electronic form, when you send money, it will not read the name of the account holder. It will only read the account number. So what is the account number you wrote? And it will hit. You might have written R.K. Lakshman, but it is not going to read the name. It will hit this particular. That is why, while sending money in Ndfd and Rtds, account number should be perfect. That is why your online, madam, na, whenever you do in online, Ndfd and all, first it will tell you to put the account number, but it will not be visible. Again it will tell put the account number. When it tallies only, it will go. The idea is, even if you make here mistake, then if it doesn't tally, it will not go onward, it will get rejected then and there. Otherwise, please remember, in Ndfd and Rtds, only the account number it will hit. If you write somebody's name also, it will not match the name. It may be different from, names are different, but only it will match the account number. That you have to take care.
So,
Okay, now,
but the branch number should match, no?
branch, no, nowadays it is core banking. There is no as such bank, it will hit the account number. See, earlier days what was happening is, in Bank of Baroda, suppose Kandivali branch, you have got an account number. If you are opening in Borivali, you will have same account number. But here now you can't have the same account number.
Yeah.
Throughout, account number will be different. It will hit the bank and it will hit that account number.
So which branch IFSC?
No,
is
that
not
you are
important.
putting it in your IFSC, na?
Yeah.
See, in your IFSC, already, see what I am saying is, Chennai branch, Canara Bank, everything is correct. So IFSC code is correct.
Supposing if that is wrong, then
The IFSC code, it is for the bank. It is not for the branch, it is for the bank. See, supposing, even if you, see IFSC code is what? First letters are pertaining to the bank. State Bank of India. Now State Bank of India, it will be SBI IN. Then the branch code will come. So IFSC is only for identifying that bank is correct here. Na? Your Bank of Baroda is correct. But account number it will hit. Earlier what was happening is, between two branches you can have same account number. Their confusion was there. Now that confusion is gone. You can't have same account number in another branch.
so when is the time when our accounts means what mistake we do at that time, the amount is stuck in between. It doesn't reach to the wrong account also, because there are cases now where amount is debited.
No,
but it
that
is not-
I think. Achha, you are telling where account is not getting hit.
Huh.
Suppose that account is closed already. Your friend's account is already closed. You are not knowing you are sending, it can come back. You are sending money to your friend, that friend is no more, he is deceased. That is also a possibility. Supposing a court attachment is there, no credit should go to that particular account, then also it can come back.
Because many a times it happens, I've heard people saying that our money is stuck in between.
Stuck in between means that is due to certain transfer errors. Otherwise, see actually how it works. See, this is Canara Bank. This is Bank of Baroda. Now, all the Bank of Baroda are transmitting their messages to one common place, centralized place. It goes to Rtds center. From the Rtds center, how you are having your bank, same way, Canara Bank, they will have, it will hit from there, it goes to that respective place. In case there is a transmission problem from Rtds center to this, then it can get stuck. Similarly, even today, in today's, see, you have got certain cooperative banks are there. For them, what happens is, the Rtds and Nefd will go up to their main center electronically. Later on, these people have to manually do it. Even today, some places are there. But in other banks, like nationalized banks and all, even we will not come to know only account is hit. Automatically hits it. So basically, when there is some attachment order where no credit should come, or the account is closed, or you have written an account number, sometimes what happens, amount they are writing as account number they are writing as amount. So when no such account is available also, it can come. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now suppose you are having an account. Suppose you are having one saving account. Now there is a balance of 4 lakhs. You are not at all operating it. Now 3 years have passed. 3 years are over, you have forgotten. Now after 3 years, you are suddenly searching something in the house and you are getting a passbook and you are coming to know, I am having an account, no balance. So you are running to the bank and telling I am having an account. What will the bank do? Will the money be there or it will disappear?
Money will be there.
Money will be there. So you are going and asking the bank, I have not operated the account for last 3 years.
KYC.
So what they will tell?
The account has become dormant.
Dormant? Is it correct word?
No.
If it is not correct, then no, somebody said, then what is the right word? See, actual Reserve Bank of India says, if an account is not operated for 2 years continuously, if an account is not operated 2 years continuously, it is called an inoperative account. Inoperative account. Some people call it a dormant account. Can also be called, but famous version is inoperative account. Now when you go after 3 years, see, the idea is, since you are not operated for last 2 years, bank lost connection with you. So suddenly to allow the money, you may be, impersonating somebody. That is why they will tell, in the beginning I told you, you have to give fresh KYC. You have to bring some documentary evidence to prove that you are the same person. Then definitely your money will be given. Okay, now I am putting the next question. Now you have got some 4 lakhs of rupees. You are not operated it for 10 years. You have not operated the account for 10 years. Now, suddenly in the night you dreamt, I have got an account. Some 12 years ago I opened. Now you are going to the bank. After 12 years, what would have happened to that balance? Will it be there or it would have disappeared? It will be there. How long it will be there?
It is.
Will it be there forever?
No. It would have been transferred to RBI, na? And as per rules, and then like after doing proper KYC, it could be given.
Yeah. See, if the account is not operated for 10 years, the balance will be transferred to one account called as DEAF, that is Depositors Education Awareness Fund. So the entire your balance will be transferred to a fund maintained by Reserve Bank of India. So if you go to the bank and ask, they will tell the balance is how much? Zero. They will tell this money has been transferred to DEF. Now what you will tell? I am not bothered whether it is transferred to deaf or dumb. I want my money. What the bank will do? Just try in any bank. They will tell, come tomorrow, standard answer. And every day they will tell that only. So that you will never get money. See, actual rule is, Reserve Bank of India kept the money with them. Why? Because if a person is not operated for 10 years, your own neighbor can come to know that you are not operating the account, they can forge your signature and take away the money. Lot of frauds are being committed in the bank. In order to safeguard the interest of the account holder, the funds are transferred to RBI. So now what you have to do is, you have to go and request the bank. I will give in writing that I am proving that this is my account and this is my balance. Kindly pay me the balance. Then this bank will ask Reserve Bank of India to transfer the money. It will transfer the money and then you will be paid. Question is whether Reserve Bank of India has taken the money 4 lakhs from you. Whether RBI will give any interest or not. Then what is that? I mean, I am not testing your knowledge, just to apprise you.
They will give interest on
What rate?
that. I'm not sure.
When the account is open back.
No, again you have to be careful. See whether your saving account is transferred or fixed deposit account is transferred. If they are transferred, RBI will return with 3% interest. Today, latest rule is 3% interest they will return. But if it is your current account, in current account you don't get any interest. So that when it is returned, you will not get any. So if FD or saving balance is transferred in the debt, you will get it back. Recent circular says it is 3%. Earlier they were giving 3.5, 4 like that. Now slowly they have come down. Now they are giving 3% interest. Okay, best question is. Those who are sleeping also will get up. Now suppose A had given you a check dated 1/9/2022. 1 lakh. Now today date is 3/10 na? Now you are going to the bank with this check. Now why suddenly you are running to the branch, you know? You came to know that A died on 10/9/2022. A gave you check on which day? 1st September. That time you was alive. But you are as usually busy in your mobile phone, so you didn't go to the bank. And on 3/10/2022, somebody said, "Arey, that fellow died already." Now you are going to the bank with this check. Now A is having balance in his account and everything is there. Will you get money or not?
No.
Yes.
No.
You are not telling the bank that A died. Why you will tell? So what bank will do? They will give money or not?
If they don't know.
If they don't know,
No?
they don't know. If they know, they will not give.
If they know, they will. They know means what?
They will mostly
Oh,
come
they
to know.
say it has come in paper. A died in an accident. Whether bank will take into account or not. Suppose somebody A's house had already gone to the bank and submitted the death certificate. Say the death certificate was submitted on 25/9/2022. But still that account is not closed. Nominee has not come and claimed the money and all. Now you are going and telling the check was issued on 1/9/2022. The check was issued before he died. Now I am coming, I must get the money. Whether he will get or not.
No.
Now I made it very clear. Bank has come to know that death certificate has been given, it has been registered, but only thing the balance is still there in the account.
Yes.
No,
yes,
they will get.
You will not get.
We
You
will
will not
get.
We will not
Why?
get.
Why you will not get? There should be some logic. Na?
Because now this money will only go to nominee. Nominee we can give. Means
No,
nominee.
but yes, signature is there, na.
But after death it is.
Okay. You are MBA graduate. Okay, you are a graduate. Your vice chancellor has signed your degree certificate. Is he alive today? Is he alive or not?
How would I know?
Suppose my vice chancellor, you think. 1975 I got degree. I am already 67. Poor fellow will be vice chancellor somewhere in the heaven. So my degree is invalid. You are only telling. Na. After death signature is invalid.
Signature is not invalid, but then this money won't be transferred at that stage.
No, I am asking. You are telling I want my answer. Has signed the check. Signature is there in the bank. Now he had given me when he was alive. Then when money is there, why bank is not allowing me?
Because now A has died.
So vice chancellor died. My certificate is also should be invalid. Na? If that is correct, this is also correct.
This is about money now.
And that is about my life. 1 lakh rupee, it is nothing. My degree is last means what? इतना साल salary दिया उसे बैंक वापस ले लेगा. You are right. I tell you, see how which one should answer it. See, every individual signs always in two different fashion. See, you are a mother to your child at home. You are a professor here. So you are the same person, your role is different. In the same manner, here you are signing in your individual capacity. But whereas the Vice Chancellor has signed in official capacity. If you sign in official capacity, after the death of the person, his signature is valid. But if you sign in your personal capacity, after the death, it is invalid. So that is why if I give power of attorney to him, as long as I am alive, his power of attorney is valid. The moment I die, it will be invalid. So here A is an individual, right? So bank has come to know that after his death, bank will not honor the check. But whereas the same A is a director in Hindustan Lever Limited. So he has written here Hindustan Lever Limited director. Same date. Same A only, right? But this check will be valid. But this check will not be valid. That is because here he is signing in official or fiduciary capacity, but whereas he is signing in this individual capacity. That is why if somebody gives check, immediately go and encash it. There is no guarantee he will be alive in the evening, then you will lose it. There is no meaning in arguing. Okay. How much time is there? Supposing, see, you have got lot of balance in your saving account. Suppose you have got 40 lakhs of rupees. Now one day you are going and withdrawing 10 lakhs cash. Can you withdraw 10 lakh cash from bank? Income tax will come and catch you.
Can we draw?
What do you think?
We can withdraw.
How much money you can withdraw? How much money you can withdraw?
We can withdraw, but we need to provide a notice to the bank that we need
No, that in current account you need not notice at all.
Yeah.
Small bank you have to give notice. Okay, notice giti chalta hai. Now can you withdraw 10 lakh cash?
Can.
But why people are fearing 10 lakhs if you withdraw something will happen, they are telling them. Anything will happen if you withdraw 10 lakhs cash? Nothing will happen. Nothing will
We
happen.
need to give the reason
Huh?
for why we are withdrawing the money
To whom you should tell?
to the bank.
To the bank?
Yeah.
Why should you tell it is your money?
But we need to. We are withdrawing the.
No. Suppose you are coming to my bank and you are withdrawing money. If I ask why are you withdrawing, you will tell तुम्हारा बाप का पैसा है क्या? This is the language people use. It is your father's money or what? It is my money. I will withdraw for anything. Why the hell you are bothered? The bank will not ask. Then what will happen?
To arrange that money.
No, to arrange that money, that is my botheration. Bank mein 10 lakhs is nothing in Mumbai. Beggar also is having more than 10 lakhs. Recently in Titwala, one beggar died. When he searched in their house, 35 lakh cash was found. There are, in Mahalakshmi Mandir in Mumbai, there are beggars who are sitting, they are all crorpatis. They change the dress in Bombay Central. Because IIM Ahmedabad, one fellow got PhD only doing research on those beggars. So, see, please remember, if you withdraw more than 10 lakhs in a month, please remember, even if your parents are businessmen, tell them, if you are going to withdraw in a month total cash of more than 10 lakhs, or you are going to deposit more than 10 lakhs cash in a month, then the name of that person will go to Financial Intelligence Unit. There is one Financial Intelligence Unit. These people are the governing body for money laundering. Money laundering. So if anybody withdraws more than 10 lakhs in a month, total, see first he can withdraw, third he can withdraw, they will total it. If the total money withdrawn is more than 10 lakhs or total money deposited in a month is more than 10 lakh, his name will go to FIU, that is, who are controlling this Money Laundering Act. There is one statement, we are sending it to FIU India, his name will go. Supposing, see, you are withdrawing more than 1 crore cash. Suppose you are going and withdrawing a cash of more than 1 crore. What will happen?
They won't give.
If you are withdrawing 1 crore cash, TDS will be deducted. Suppose you are withdrawing 1 crore 20 lakhs. TDS at the rate of 2% will be deducted on 20 lakhs of rupees. Because you are withdrawing more than 1 crore. How much is withdrawing more than 1 crore? This is in a financial year. Whereas this 10 lakhs what I told, it is in a month. So if you withdraw more than 1 crore rupee cash, then how much more than 1 crore you have withdrawn? On that 2% TDS will be deducted. Supposing you are not filed, these are all for your parents, tell them. If they have not filed income tax return for 3 years, if they have not filed income tax return for 3 years, in a financial year, if you withdraw more than 20 lakhs, if you withdraw more than 20 lakhs, suppose you have not filed income tax return for 3 years, suppose you are withdrawing 25 lakhs of rupees cash, on this 5 lakhs of rupees, TDS will be deducted 2%. And if you are going to withdraw more than 1 crore, then TDS will be deducted at 5%. This is very recent amendment to section 194N of income tax. You can just note down and read that 194N. If they have not filed income tax for 3 years, if anybody in a financial withdraws cash more than 20 lakhs of rupees, excess of 20 lakhs will attract TDS at the rate of 2%. And if it is more than 1 crore, TDS will be 5%. See, you must be all using your debit card, credit card. There is one CVV number you're seeing. What is that? What is that CVV? Trying to explain it.
Sir, it's a 3-digit code.
It is a 3-digit number, okay? Because here it is CVV, everybody knows only 3. But in some places it can be 4 also. So idea of it is 3. What is that C? What is V? What is V?
Card verification value.
Yes, C means card. Okay, somebody said it. In India, you can very well pass exam. Who is father of nation means somebody wrote Rajiv Gandhi. Gandhi is correct, 50 marks, second class. He will pass. This is how we conduct our exams. So here somebody said card. Verification. Pahila week or last week?
Verification
Middle one. Verification. Then value. Now where this is used, there are many places physical card is not used. Now that online madam, suppose you are booking air ticket. You are booking air ticket for all of us. Singapore. Because you will become Supreme Court lawyer, na? You will earn lot of money. Okay. So now you are using your debit card or credit card. That time are you inserting your card in the computer? So that is known as non-card presentation. You are not presenting the card, but how the computer will be able to read what is there in your card. That is why you will have to put this 3-digit number. Using the 3-digit number, based on that, your credentials of the card will be read. According to that, whether you have got money, credit card mean limit, debit card mean balance is there, it will hit the account, and that is why this CVV should not be given to anybody.
Yes.
Even if you give by mistake your card number, see many places when you get the receipt also, card number last digits will not come. It will be XXX like that. If you give the card number also and the CVV number also to somebody, without you I can also use it. But now that also is prevented. You can only do up to 5,000 rupees. If it is beyond 5,000 rupees, you will get now one time. So your mobile phone also if you give, then better you give a blank check only to him. So this is, its usage has become little less now, but up to 5,000 rupees they can withdraw it. So this card verification value is the most important thing. This is used. Supposing you're using your ATM card, debit card in an ATM machine. There you don't require to put CVV. Why? Because you are putting the card, from the card it will read. But whereas in computer when you are doing, you are only putting card number. So it is not able to read the card, is it? That is why you will have to put the number CVV. Okay, now you are going to an ATM machine. You are using your debit card. You want to withdraw 10,000 rupees. Now your only 3 cash is dispensed. How much you have put? 10,000. How much you got? 3,000. But your account is debited by 10,000 rupees. But you got cash only 3,000 rupees. What will you do now? You will cry in that ATM machine. De do, it will not give. What will you do? And remember, you have got a card of Canara Bank and you are going to SBI ATM. So you put the card, everything you have done correctly, but you got only 3,000 rupees cash. But your account is debited 10,000 rupees. What will you do? This everybody should know it because anybody will ask you this question.
Complaint to the bank.
What you should do?
Written complaint to bank.
I would raise
You?
a complaint.
You will go to which bank? Card is of Canara Bank, but you are withdrawing in SBI. If you go to State Bank, he will tell go to Canara Bank. If you go to Canara Bank, he will tell go to State Bank. Then you have to search any bank in between this. You will tell I have taken the average, I have come to your bank. So where will you go?
Complaint to RBI.
You will go to RBI. Do you know where is RBI in Mumbai? Where is RBI in Mumbai?
Churchgate.
Churchgate. RBI is there in Churchgate. RBI, nobody will entertain you. The watchman will throw you out. So what to do? See, this is happening day in and day out for many people. What you are supposed to do is, which bank has issued the card? See, you go to the nearest Canara Bank. You go to the nearest Canara Bank, or you can call their call center. Within 30 days, please remember, within 30 days, because you may be given card in Mumbai, you may be withdrawing in State Bank of India in Chennai. You need not come all the way here. From anywhere, Canara Bank or their call center, within 30 days, please remember, you have to lodge a complaint. If you lodge a complaint, from the day Canara Bank accepts your complaint, within 5 working days, they will credit your account back by that 7,000 rupees. And if they do not do it, from 6th day onward, every day Canara Bank will have to pay you 100 rupees per day. So sometimes that will become more than 7,000 also. But this will be applicable provided you lodge the complaint within 30 days. See, this awareness must be there. Because many times we go and withdraw in ATM, sometimes cash will not come, there are several reasons. Normally what happens, automatically it will get credited. You are saying that you are doing online transaction and all, sometimes automatically in 3 days it get credited. Otherwise what you are supposed to do is, you lodge a complaint within 30 days, and once your complaint is received, within 5 working days, not 5 days, working days. Suppose yesterday was the holiday, that will not be counted. 5 working days, they will credit your account. If they don't credit your account, 6th day onwards, they will have to pay per day 100 rupees. Okay, now you are having an ATM card you are seeing, or debit card you are having. Nearby, there are 3 ATMs. None of the ATMs are working. Nothing is working. You got only 10 rupees in your purse. Now minimum auto fare has become 23, na? From 21. So you don't have 13 rupees more. Now where will I get money using my debit card? Can you tell me? See, I am having a debit card. I have got very good balance in my saving account. But in my purse only 10 rupees is there. I need urgently minimum 23 rupees to go by auto. None of the ATMs are working. So what should I do? Where will I go and get using my debit card? I expected you are all young people, you are knowing more than me about debit card, credit card, electronic banking, because you are all sailing in only in digital banking, na? What will you do? What online? Online mein cash will come in the computer. What will you do? See, there is a rule. You can go to, see, suppose you are buying certain goods in any shop. You can use your debit card or not to pay that. Same shop you go, that person is authorized to pay you cash in a month. See, on every occasion, you can take cash up to 2,000 rupees from the shop establishment where you are buying goods. No? For example, there is a cloth merchant, there is a vessel. You can tell him that I want cash. He can give on an occasion how much? 2,000 rupees. Totally in a month up to 10,000 rupees. Using a debit card, you can go to any shop establishment and withdraw money. Only thing he will charge 1% commission. 1% commission is, you can ignore it, but urgently you require money. These are all, many people are not aware of all these things. See, if you go, you tell the shopkeeper, I need urgently money, so this is my debit card. So as usual, how you are doing a transaction for 2,000 rupees, you will do. Earlier it was 1,000, very recently RBI has increased it to 2,000 rupees. So you can get 2,000 rupees. But if you need another day also you will give, but in a month it will not exceed beyond 10,000 rupees. That can be done only through the debit card, but credit card you cannot do. So this is one important point to you. Now next is, supposing you are having a 2,000 rupees note. 2,000 rupees note you are having. It is torn into two pieces. And you are taking it to the bank. Will the bank give you money? Will they give? Yes. If you want to try, anybody has got 2,000 rupees note, tear it into two pieces, go to the bank and give. What do you think? Suppose accidentally it is torn. What will you do? They will give?
Yes.
They will give?
Yes.
I will give you now. If they give, I will give you entire 2,000 back to you. Go to any bank. Okay, suppose it is. Now before I answer it, don't worry. You got a 2,000 rupees note. Which much portion is torn? This only some portion is torn. Now, if you take it, they will give money. See, here it is two pieces. Here is some portion is missing. What will happen?
They won't give that.
They will not give for
No,
this.
they won't accept.
They won't accept. This they will accept.
Yes. They will accept.
Because the number
They will accept.
Yes.
Where in Karnivili they are accepting all banks. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried? You are doing a guesswork or you are telling really they will accept?
No, they do accept. Like my father sometimes gives me like.
Your father is the MLA or MP?
No,
Okay, so they are accepting it. Yeah, I'm just joking. Take it casually. Don't take it seriously and make your father MP and all.
no, it's a bank manager.
See, remember why I gave you this example is, whenever any bank, it is known as bank note, it is not known as currency note. 1 rupee is only known as currency note. These are all known as bank note. But if you tell the correct thing in India, you will be a fool. If you tell the wrong thing, you will be wise. So I also want to become wise. So I will also tell it is a currency note. So if a currency note is torn into two pieces, it is called as soiled note. It is known as soiled note. Reserve Bank of India is telling every bank will have to exchange it. Nobody can refuse it. If somebody refuses it, you can lodge a complaint against the bank and the bank will be taken to task. So if the note is in two pieces, but it should be of the same note. It should not be some other 2,000 and another 10. You cannot. Those things are all here. Inter-religion marriage nahi chalega. Now here, what is happening? some portion is missing. This note is called as mutilated note. Mutilated note. So what is a mutilated note? Mutilated note means some portion is missing or it is made more than two pieces. More than two pieces. Now supposing see this other piece is available, then it will become what? Soiled note. But here that other portion, God knows where it has gone. Now if you go to the bank, what will happen? Now here also Reserve Bank of India has given a circular known as Note Refund Rules. But only thing, bank people are not reading that letter E. And they are telling not refund rules. So refund nahi de raha hai. Actually what is the rule is, Reserve Bank of India has divided this into two parts. 50 rupees denomination and more. That is 50 rupee denomination and 100, 200, 500, 2000. Here it is 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 5 rupees, 10 rupees and 20 rupees. So what RBI is telling is, if you take any one piece of 1 rupee, 2 rupee, 5 rupee, 10 rupee, 20 rupees, if the area of the note is more than 50% of original note, then you will get full refund. Full refund means 20 rupees ko 20 rupees milega. 10 rupees you will get 10 rupees. But that one piece should have area how much? More than 50% of original note. See, suppose you take a original note. Suppose this area is 61 square centimeter. Now you are having one piece only. Now they will measure this area. This area should be how much now? See, if it is 30 square, you will not get it. More than 50%. So it should be 31. You will get, if it is 20 rupees note, you will get 20 rupees. If it is 10 rupees note, you will get 10 rupees. But if it is less than 50% or less, you will get no refund. Suppose it is 50 rupees denomination or more. That means 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 200, 500, 2000. If you take one piece whose area is more than 80%, you will get full refund. If the area is 40% to 80%, you will get half value. If it is less than 40%, you will get no value. So this awareness also should be there. See, unless public come to know all these things and people start going to the bank, then only the awareness will be created. Otherwise, many people they have got the torn note and all, they are just keeping it. See, if you just go to the bank, they will not accept it. But then you have to tell Reserve Bank of India circular is there, then slowly everybody will get educated and people will start accepting it.
Yes.
So this is about, if you have got a soiled note, how to exchange it. If you have got a mutilated note, how to exchange it. Madam, how much time is left? It's already over. Okay. Finally, suppose you are keeping money in the bank. Bank डूब गया, क्या होगा? What will happen? Your money is lost? No, it is not lost.
Up to 5 lakh.
Yeah, up to 5 lakhs of rupees. 5 lakhs of rupees, your money will be intact. Now here also, 5 minutes, madam. I'll take 5 minutes because this is a very, very important point. I have educated many people, they got money. Otherwise, everybody was thinking, see, for example, ये there are three people. A and B are having one account. B and A are having one account. C is having one account. I am talking about single bank. In one bank, suppose there are three branches are there. Suppose A is having in the first branch 40,000 balance. In the second branch, he has got 2 lakhs balance. In the third branch, he has got 3 lakhs balance. Now suppose the bank gone into liquidation. RBI has liquidated the bank. Then what the bank will do is, they will add all your balance in the bank. How much it is? 40 to 3 lakh. Total how much? 5 lakhs? 40,000. But what is the amount maximum you will get? You will get 5 lakhs of rupees. But suppose you are having only 40,000 and 3 lakh, you will not get 5 lakh. You will get that time only 3 lakhs 40,000. Okay, now A, B. Whose name is first? A. Second name is B. Now he is having 5 lakhs 10,000 in this branch. Now B and A, he is having 3 lakhs in this branch, and in this branch he is having 2 lakhs 20,000. Now A, B and BA are same persons, na?
Yes.
But what are this deposit insurance says this account is different from this account. So here what is the balance total? So this A and B will get 5 lakhs. What about B and A? 3 plus 220, he will also get 5 lakhs. So AB will be different from BA, which many are not aware. That is why, suppose only there are two persons, A and B. A can keep in his account 5 lakhs. B can keep in his account 5 lakhs. AB can keep 5 lakhs. BA can keep 5 lakhs. And suppose the bank goes into liquidation, A will get 5 lakhs here, B will get 5 lakhs here, AB will get 5 lakhs here, BA will get 5 lakhs here. So, with only two persons, safely you can keep 20 lakhs. Okay, thank you very much. Everything has to come to an end. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Excellent audience. God bless you. Open the line and say. If you have done nicely, tell the madam. If I have done badly, tell me. Don't tell her.
Guys, better open the bank. Bank of photo.
All of you, please.
Such a wonderful and knowledgeable session it was, isn't it? A very good afternoon to our respected HOD Dr. Ndfd ma'am, our teacher in charge Dr. Bhairavi ma'am, and Ms. Shivani ma'am. I am Avantika Vishwakarma, holding the privilege to propose a vote of thanks to all our CBE and Banca members for contributing their hands towards the success of the event. A special gratitude goes to our today's guest and speaker, Mr. V. S Mahadevan sir, for with us. So the knowledge that is given by you will surely help us in future. A very huge thanks goes to our all audience for coordinating with us and making this event grateful. Hope to see you guys soon with such a knowledgeable
I will take just 1 minute. This is the second session that we had today. Sir had taken one session from 10 to 12. That was on NPAs, non-performing assets. It was an equally excellent session, I must say. That was basically for SY and TY students. Some of the SY and TY students are here also. But that was that session was for them. Again, sir has taken this session in both the sessions with the same kind of enthusiasm. And I must say that we teachers who also learned, we attended both the sessions. I know there was some problem with the lectures that you people were having, but because we did not really want to miss these sessions. I'm really very, very thankful to you, sir.
Thank you.